Good morning. Thank you for joining me on another day at Garage Workouts, your garage, your gym. So today we're gonna be working on shoulders. Exercises that you press away from you, but also certain moves for the shoulders. So we have super simple today, 4 exercises, 2 rounds, and that's what we're doing. So let's focus on our shoulders. I'm gonna get my timer going.
Warm up.
Okay, gonna warm up. For today's workout, the only thing I need is my bench and some weights. That's all. So we're gonna do circles in one direction, in the other, circles to the front and back, flies, and upright rows. That's all. 4 exercises, 2 rounds. Again, we're gonna do 2 minutes on each. We're gonna try to get at least 3 subsets on each 2-minute time frame. So that's the goal. All right, that's what we're gonna do. Alrighty, looks like the first one we're gonna do is wide shoulder circle press. Okay, so we're gonna be pressing, doing circles, excellent for range of motion. I'm gonna move a little bit my arms in circles, up and down. Yes, just to warm up that area. I still have 14 seconds, so yes, that's a good thing. That's a good thing to do. Let's warm it up. All right.
Athletic work.
Okay, so I'm just gonna sit right here. I can do this standing as well, but I like to protect my back. As you have seen on other workouts, I always like to protect my back. And that's the reason why I'd rather be seated. So the pressure doesn't go down in my back, but actually in the base of my shoulders. So we're gonna go 3 times on one direction, 3 times on the other direction. And I wanna get at least 3 sets of this. It's getting heavier now. It's getting a little heavier. Okay, first, rest. Inhale, exhale, no more. Let's go. Remember, this is about doing your best in that time frame. And the idea is to feel that burn many times. So it's not about how many reps I do, it's about how many times I feel the burn. Let's go for number 3. 3 and 1, 2 and 3. Wow, it's getting heavy. That was number 3. I have 20 seconds left. Let's go for 4. I think 4 is gonna be my number today here, at least on this one. Now look, I'm just gonna press and burn. Yeah.
Cardio.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, it burned. That was great. I mean, I'm not doing a lot of weight, only 30 pounds. Can I push more? Yeah, of course. I can probably go 60, 70 pounds just to push up. But how many reps am I gonna do? You know what I mean? My first set, I might be able to do maybe 4, 5 reps with that amount of weight. But then the next set, I'm not gonna be able to do even 1, because I'm not waiting in between sets. I'm just doing them. So you have to pick up a weight that you can do for the whole 2 minutes. So I pick about half of what I can do. Shoulders are small muscles, so 30 is a good number. All right, shoulder circle flies. Okay, this one's super simple. You can do it standing. Standing won't be a problem because there is not a lot of weight. Ooh. Wow. So circles in one direction, circles in the other direction. Now we're gonna do, my shoulders are super tired. I think this is a little too much weight for that one. So look, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab 2 plates right here. Yeah, I'm gonna work with the plates. That's what I'm gonna do. Wow, these plates are heavy too. I should have grabbed something a little less. Yeah, let's see, I have still a minute. So, I'm gonna grab a smaller plate. Wasting too much time in here, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's good. That's a little better. Wow. Splits might be dirty. Okay. 14 seconds. Let's go for one more. That's going to put me on 4.
Cardio.
All right. That's good. I'm going to move this back in here. So, for the next one, I have an idea. I'm going to do my cardio while I do this. For my next exercise, or the second round, let's say the second round, I have a better idea. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the circles, but I'm going to do it in the front and back. And I'm just going to grab one dumbbell. So, as you can see, these exercises are raw, right? My shoulders are super tired. Yesterday, doing a lot of rolls at jiu-jitsu. Some guys are competing this weekend. I'm trying to train them and work hard. A lot of, let's see what we have next. Narrow shoulder circle press. Okay. So now we're gonna circle press, same weight, 80 pounds, back and forth. So this week has been a week of lots of jiu-jitsu training and trying to get these kids ready for competition, ADCC on Saturday. And I've been doing hard rolls with these kids. And of course, you know, even if you do your martial arts and your rolls, your jiu-jitsu rolls, I'm not sure if you're familiar with that, but I'll explain you a little bit how that works. Rolling means just basically, you know, like grappling on the ground. So you use a lot of pushing and pulling, and your shoulders work a lot. And after, you know, 2 hours almost every day doing those, your body takes a toll on it. So the shoulders, I can feel that on my shoulders. That might be one of the reasons why that weight was gaining up on me when I was doing the circles. That's what I think might be. Because usually these ones are not hard to do, even with more weight. But it is what it is. I'm here, I'm working, and that's what's important. So whatever you guys do, if you do another sport, and something is hurting, don't stop. Just come, do your best. If you cannot do the way that you usually do, just reduce the weight a little bit, you know, but don't stop. I'm gonna go up and down. Wow.
Cardio.
Okay. Whew. Yeah. Shoulders are on fire. There's a lot of friction too on the shoulders, you know. Shoulders are smaller muscles. Right here, those muscles are small. You don't really need a lot of weight to make them work. So you need to be smart with the amount of weight you do. When there is contraction inside, it creates friction, you know, muscle friction and bone friction. So it's not good. You have to pick up a weight that you can do, you know, for the 2-minute time frame. That gives you endurance, muscle endurance, strength. You know, you don't want to just push a lot of weight and then wait, you know, like 5-6 minutes to do another set.
Athletic work.
That's a waste of time. Okay, upright rows. All right, I'm gonna keep using same amount of weight, and I'm gonna go for upright rows. Upright rows is something I cannot do on the bench, so I'm just gonna do it right here. Little break. I may reduce the load for the second round. I've been using this weight for this whole first round, the first 4 exercises. But maybe on the next round, I go down a little. I think that's gonna be better for my shoulders. That's 2. Just because I don't want to feel that lot of friction, you know. So see that little bubble there? There's friction, and it's not good when you feel a lot of that friction, especially if you're doing this type of dynamic sets where you are not waiting a lot of time in between subsets. Now, how much we were waiting? Like 5 seconds, 7 second stops, you know, that's all. And we keep going. That's the idea. So that's gonna put me on 4. Looks like I've been doing 4 on each one.
Cardio.
All right, cardio. I'm gonna reduce the weight. I believe I'm gonna go 25. See how that goes. Reducing the weight is not bad, you know. When you have to do it, you have to do it. It's a way to protect your own ligaments and joints. You know, oh, I'm gonna do a lot of weight. Next thing you pull something, you know, you pop a tendon. Not good. That's why I like to use this technique I've been using for years. I call it HRST, high resistance simulation training,
Athletic work.
where you use lower weights. Oh, right here. Okay, right here. Good. Okay, got it. 35s. Oh yeah, yes. I'm on resistance training. 3. Oh, this is a blast. Yeah, just taking, you know, 5 pounds on each side definitely helped. Yeah, feels much better. Much better. But I still feel the resistance on the shoulders. but very good for the second round. Maybe one more, 3, the other way. Steady, now it's getting heavy. Oof. Good. Still have 55 seconds. Let's go for the second one. See if I can get 4 sets. It'll be nice if I can get 4 sets on each, so that will put me at 32 sets altogether. 3. Okay, that was 2. Let's go. I'm gonna go 2 on each round. Circle. That's 2 and 1 and 2. Wow, I started with 3 circles. I'm down to 2 on the third set. Okay, let's do a 4 set. 2 also. 1 and then burning set. Now burning set. Yeah, that's it. I can move. Perfect timing. Just put those over there. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Oh, let's go. Wow. What a great shoulder workout. Whew. Simple, you know. Simple is the key word. You know, we have some days that we do 8 different ones, and we have the athletic days and range of motion. We have days that we do a little more sophisticated, dynamic exercises. But the reason why we do these, you know, like simple workouts, is so we can perform the athletic ones. Is so we can perform our sports. Whether you play tennis, I don't know, swimming, golf, who knows? All this helps.
Athletic work.
All right, so circles now. Okay, so now I'm just gonna grab one weight and just go and do these circles. So you switch a little bit when I was the first intention, and the reason why I'm doing this is, as I said, accommodate to what my shoulders are feeling right now. You know, my shoulders have been super worked this week, super. Today, it's Thursday, and these kids are competing Saturday. So today I'm gonna be rolling again. I've been rolling like that since last week, and it takes a really big toll on your shoulders and your, you know, the rest of your body too. But today we're doing shoulders, and I can feel that on my shoulders a lot. I'm gonna go here. Yes, I need support on my back. That's 2. Now check it out. Well, what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna do the driving exercise. So I go up and I do this. Like if you're driving, you know. Just turn the wheel, turn the wheel. That's 3. Just follow me on this one. We're just doing a few variations. Side to side, look, side to side. We're attacking different parts of the shoulder. 10 seconds, up and down, up and down. Not all the way up, just right there. Just right there, right in the center.
Cardio.
That's great engagement for the shoulders. You see, so the round circles, even with the straight arms, we're getting a little bit too frictiony. That's a new word I invented. Not too much friction, really, when you go that way. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna do a variation of this, and that's why I did the ups and downs, side to side. Guys, this is a raw workout, you know. So I have my guidelines, but I'm gonna do what is more convenient for the day. Might not be more convenient to you. You can just do the exercise that was preset for this. But what I'm trying to show is that you can vary the exercise if you need to. So that's all.
Athletic work.
Okay, next. Narrow shoulders. Straight circles. So now, straight circles. I go up, straight, in circles. And back, straight, in circles. Wow, it's getting heavy already. So, one and two. Whew. That was one. Let's go number two. 1, 2, 3. By the way, these ones are a little less harder than the whites, just so you know. I'm not gonna say easy because they're not, it's not that they're easy, they're just less harder, okay? Nothing is easy, guys. Easy doesn't take you anywhere. Easy when you do fitness doesn't take you anywhere. But it doesn't have to be super hard either. It has to be somewhere in between, you know, challenging, but something that you can actually do for this type of workout. For other types of workout is different, but for this type of workout that we're doing, you know, dynamic functional training, this is the best way, you know. Pick up a weight that you can actually do for a few reps. Wow. Whew. Okay, that was 3.
Cardio.
Or 4, no, 4. I don't even know. I think I did 4, yeah. Okay, cardio. And guess what? One more. Just one more to finish today's routine. Tomorrow we have leg work, but it's also we have 4 exercises and we're gonna repeat that twice. After that, I'm gonna go on a mini vacation. It's like a 3-day vacation. So I might not do any of these workouts, but I will be back to do it after 3 days. But not tomorrow. Tomorrow still we're gonna do legs. If you're following this every day, you will have your work tomorrow.
Athletic work.
And if you don't know what to do, hey, I think this is our garage workout 83. So we have 83 workouts. You can just pick one and do it. Even athletic, maybe you can go and do an athletic work. Because athletic is gonna be after we do legs, we're gonna go athletic on our following one. But that's gonna be probably 3 days from where I post, 3 or 4 days when I post this workout. Little break. Whew. My shoulder feel like balloons that they're gonna explode. It's just very, very pumped. I feel that, very pumped. Oh, something I forgot to say. I'm also using a little bit of tension when I go. I try to flex my abs, especially when I'm going down. Up here, no, but when I go down, flex the abs. Flex the abs. You know, tight up those abs. Wow. That was 3. Shoulders are on fire. Let's go. Gotta do at least 4. And I have still 19 seconds. So now, when I felt that burn, I didn't just stop there. I did a few more. When you feel the burn, you want to do at least three or four more with that burn. That's how you make a change. So it's not about how many reps you do. If you feel the burn off of the first rep, then do 3 more, 4 more, you know? That's what you want to do. You will feel the burn faster on these type of routines because you're not taking time in between. The only big time in between I take is 1 minute cardio, or let's call it, you know, like active rest. That's the most I'm taking. But when I'm on that 2 minute frame, I am not taking time, you know, 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 7 tops. All right, stretch. Both arms up. Inhale, exhale down. Again, both arms up. Inhale, exhale, down. Now both legs together, arms up. Inhale, exhale, down. Very good. Now look, right here. Good. I'm trying to stretch all that side here, which also stretches the shoulders. But we're going to do some shoulder stretch when we go down as well. It's right there. Okay. So best shoulder stretch. Get your fingers interlocked right here. Hands pushing together. You know, I'm locking my fingers, hands pushing together, down, shoulders back, down, shoulders back, down, shoulders back. Right there. So now I'm going to move my neck in one side, towards one side. Neck towards the other. Going both sides. One side to the other. Circles. This also helps moving the muscles that go down to the shoulders, up and down. When I do that, I stretch all this. It feels really good. Okay, a little bit of leg stretch. We always like to do this, so we're gonna do it right here. On one side. Other side. All right. This thing back. I'm going to bring my roller close, and I'm going to work on the ground now. So first, froggy extensions, leg extension, or splits, however you want to call it. It's okay. Right here, heels in. One more.
Heels in. Very good. Child pose. This really helps us stretching the shoulders too. Now this arm goes here. Stretch that shoulder. Here, stretch the other. All right. Butterflies. Stretch right here. Stretch always feels good, always. No, there's no way you won't feel good after stretching, even if it's just a little bit. It's always good. Here. And this is so important, you know, it's so important to do this. Back. At the end of each workout, I always recommend to stretch at least 10 minutes. You know, stretch is part of your workout. So it's not that at the end of the workout, the workout didn't end. But, you know, at the end of like resistance training, let's say, when you are doing resistance training, you know, dynamic, functional, whatever style it is, it's important to stretch. You know, it's good for range of motion, it's good for your muscles to just relax after go into contractions because of resistance. So it's always a good thing, always. Here. Drop it. Yes. And now, just a quick blow before you see my roller. Go back and forth.
Roller.
Perfect timing for the roller. Okay, come here. So, we're going to start with the back. Oof. Nice pops. Nice pops. We popped a few times right there already. That feels good. All right, I'm going to spend a little time in this area because since the beginning of the week, I've been feeling a lot of tension there, and because of what I was telling you, you know, the jiu-jitsu, getting these kids ready for training, for a competition, and I've been rolling with them, and these kids are strong. I mean, talking about, you know, like 18 to 25-year-old kids, and they're freaking strong. And so, you know, I rely more on technique than strength, but they need to learn. You know, they're using too much strength, and so of course, you know, that takes a toll on your body. You know, it's not just technique. You have to apply a little bit of strength with technique, but still, you know, it's gonna get you. It's not free. All right, up here. Stretch right there. Legs down here a little bit. And then I'm going to spend also a little bit of time on my chest and shoulders. Okay. My timer was ahead of me. It's okay. I'm still gonna finish right here. I have to finish chest. Just a little bit. Oof, that popped the sternum. Alright. But now, just a little bit on the shoulders. Yeah. Feels good. And the other one. Wow. So guys, this is how you keep up with life. You know, fitness is my life passion. What can I tell you? And that's how you keep up with your daily life, with whatever you do, your active sports. I don't know, just go rent a kayak, go rent a boat, pull something, mow your lawn. So this is how you keep up with it. Do it, okay? And please subscribe, and please share this video so it can get to people that may need it more than you and me. Like it, subscribe, share. Those are the 3 magic words that actually motivates me to keep doing this and keep putting those videos out there so you guys can enjoy it. Okay, thank you so much for watching today. I will see you on our next workout. We're gonna be doing legs on our next one. Peace, see you then.